Hello. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. I am so excited to be back. We are here for another Friday reflection, okay? And if you are brand new to this channel, welcome. My name is Lanisha Marie, aka the Fly Coach, and that stands for Fulfilling Living Year Round. This is all about living an intentional lifestyle, a lifestyle where we strive to thrive in every area of life, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, and professionally. But digging a little bit deeper, I am a coach and I help women, more specifically corporate women, monetize and identify their overlooked skills in order to create income outside their 9 to 5, because that is where you will tap into wealth. Okay. And so, aside from that, what is Fly Day? Fly Day is a special day to me. It is a day that we celebrate our wins for the week, right? Because small steps equals progress, but it's also a time where we reflect. We reflect on the lessons that life is teaching us because we want to make sure that we're grasping it. And so that's what Fly Day is all about. So whether you're watching this live, you're catching the replay, I want you to do me a favor, drop in the comments. First and foremost, say hey if you're watching this live so that I know that you're here. And if you're catching the replay, just go ahead and put hashtag replay because the conversation continues even after this live ends. But the next thing that I want you to do, this is all about engagement, okay? I tell people, I talk to myself enough. So when I come on live, it's because I want to talk and I want to engage with you, the individuals that enjoy these types of conversations. And so what I want you to do, share in the comments, let me know something that you're proud of that you did this week. What are you proud of? So I can celebrate you. And I also want you to share a lesson that life is teaching you right now that you learned this week. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Today's conversation is all about commitment. Okay. And I just was on one of my other platforms and I was telling them how I had an opportunity, a stretching and a growth opportunity to give the word this past Sunday. And that was a stretch for me, but it was about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, which is the topic of commitment. Choose to commit. That was the title. And I said, I want to talk about this because this week has been a week of various things as it relates to commitment levels. People quit on their dreams all the time. And my thing is, I don't want that to be to you. I don't want that to be you. Okay. Yes, things may get rough. Things may be hard. Things may be tough. But the work is worth it and it is so very rewarding. Okay. And so today we are talking a lot about, on this Friday reflection, we're going to talk about commitment, but I want to specifically talk to the woman who's been doing a lot, but seeing very little. Okay. Maybe you have your goals written down. Maybe you have your vision board. Okay. It's June. You did your vision board back in January. Have you even looked at it? Okay. That's the first question. But still, something is off, right? Maybe we're not seeing the results that we want to see almost halfway through the year. And it's okay. This is the perfect time to recognize and readjust, okay? But it starts with one question. The question I want to ask you is, are you truly committed? That's what this is all about. Are you truly committed? So let's talk about the difference between those who thrive and those who stay stuck. And honestly, it comes down to commitment and consistency. But we'll talk about consistency on a different segment. Okay. Today is all about commitment. Are you committed? And so I'm going to share 5 quick reasons why you might not be seeing the results that you truly desire. And as we go through these, I want you to reflect to see, does this apply to me? And if so, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. If it doesn't apply to you, let me know. Like, no, Lanisha, I got that in the bag. I'm good. Let me know that too. But let's have a dialogue. Let's have a conversation. So number 1, the first reason why you may not be seeing the results that you desire is because you are committed to comfort, not growth. I'm sorry I came out a little bit hard. I came out a little bit strong on you, okay? Yes, that coach hat is on. And I tell people, whenever my coach hat is on, I'm in my red energy. That means I'm a little bit more aggressive, assertive than normal. Okay. When my coach hat is not on, I'm a little bit more soft. I'm a little bit more quiet, but when that coach hat is on, let's be for real. Okay. Cause I don't want you to Lots of number one yourself, okay? And I definitely don't want you to tell me what you think I want to hear, because that doesn't help you at all, okay? So let's talk about the real, okay? So are you committed to comfort and not growth? Because guess what? Growth requires discomfort. And I always say you have to be comfortable with the uncomfortable in order to go to your next level, okay? So if you are playing it safe, if you are choosing the familiar instead of what is necessary in order for you to go to your next step, guess what? You are not going to see the results that you desire, okay? So while comfort feels good, it rarely leads to transformation. It rarely leads to the results and the outcome that you say you truly want. So let's do a self-assessment. Are you comfortable? Okay. If you're comfortable, it's time to, guess what? It's time to step out of that level of comfort. And if you truly want to see what you've envisioned, if you truly want to experience the life that you've written down, the life that you have on your vision board, the life that you dream of, if you truly want to experience that, it's going to require you to take some action that you're currently not taking because you are choosing comfort. Okay. All right. Number 2, you could possibly be confusing activity with commitment. Let me say it again. You could be confusing activity with commitment. All right. So let's talk about this. Just because you're busy doesn't mean that you are committed. You could be moving a lot, you could be doing a lot, and you could be going absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And I liken this to, I shared this on one of my earlier videos this week, I think, and I was talking about how I always think about the hamster and the hamster in that wheel. That hamster is running fast, okay? The hamster is doing the work. It seems, it thinks, but it's going nowhere. It's running nowhere fast. And so while it could look like commitment, now if the goal is just to lose some weight, because I could get on the treadmill. See, I could get on a treadmill and shed some pounds. But if that's not my desired outcome and I'm just doing that action because it looks like it's commitment, it's not going to give me the outcome and desire that I actually, in the outcome and the result that I actually desire. So commitment is aligned action, intentional action, not just action. Okay. All right. Number 3, let's talk about it. You're waiting to feel ready. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how many times I have this conversation about how many people are waiting to feel ready. There's a book that I read and it says, "The farmer that waits for perfect conditions never plants." And I always bring it up because it's a statement that always resonates with me, because you have to plant, because each season and each stage is vital and necessary for the growth. So you have to plant, you have to put the seeds down, you have to put yourself in a position in order to grow. You have to. But guess what, y'all? Commitment is not a decision. Commitment is a decision, sorry. It's not a feeling, okay? It has to move beyond a feeling, because every day you wake up, you're not going to feel like it. Let's just be real. Every day you wake up, you're not going to wake up excited, energized, and ready to go. We're human, okay? But that where the commitment kicks in is where that discipline, the commitment and discipline work hand in hand, because at the end of the day, you may not feel like it, but you have to do it anyways. Do it anyways. So if you are waiting to feel confident and clear before you actually make a commitment, you are going to keep delaying your destiny. And the question I ask is, are you okay with that? Are you okay with that? And if you're not, then now is the time to say, okay, Lanisha, it's time for me to do something different. Because I want to let me clue you in on a secret. Most people never feel ready. They just decide to move anyway. All right. All right. Number 4, let's move it along so that we can land this plane. Number 4, you keep recommitting to what's draining you. Let me say it again, because this is gonna help free somebody. You keep recommitting to something that is draining you. So let's be for real. Some of us have stayed loyal to people, to jobs, to patterns, to places, to behaviors that keep us stuck. And commitment is about doing more than that. It's about choosing what and who to commit to that's going to help us get to our next level, right? So if we keep recommitting to the thing that's not going to get us to our next level, we can't be surprised that we don't get there, right? So I want you to commit to what's aligned. Oh, this is going to free you. Let me rephrase it. I want you to recommit to what's aligned and release what's not. I want you to release. That's why I said that one is going to free somebody, because you have to release what's not aligned in order to move forward. And it's not always easy, but it's absolutely necessary to your growth. Okay. Number 5, and the last one that we're going to talk about. You haven't counted the cost. You haven't counted the cost. Commitment always comes with the cost. With commitment, it usually takes sacrifice. With commitment, it takes discipline. With commitment, it takes extra responsibility. With commitment, it takes extra time. With commitment, it takes energy. With commitment, it takes focus. So the cost of staying, but the cost of staying stuck is even greater. It's even greater, because guess what? You're delaying your dreams, you're missing opportunities, and you're unfulfilled, all because you choose to stay where you are. Even though you said you don't want to be where you are, but you're choosing to stay where you are. So it's time to decide, are you willing to pay the price to walk in purpose? Are you willing to pay the price in order to reach that thing that you say that you're going after? Is it worth it? Is your family worth it? Is whoever you're building it for worth it? Is the legacy worth it? What's worth it? Because until it's a priority, it'll never be a priority, and you will not see results. But it all boils down to a commitment. Okay. So let's take a few seconds, because I know that was a lot, and you may have to digest a lot, but I want to give you a quick challenge. Okay. I want you to take an inventory, and I want you to ask yourself, what am I truly committed to? And whatever I'm committed to, is it aligned? Is it what I should be committed to? Okay. Is it? And if it is, then your actions should align. Because oftentimes people will say yes, but your actions not aligning. It's not matching up. It's not, the math is not mathing. You say you want to do this. You say you're committed, but you're not committed to taking the action. So we need to get some balance. We need to make sure that whatever we're saying that we're committed to, that we're taking the necessary action, that we're taking the aligned intentional action, that we're releasing the thing that we should not and have no business being committed to, because it's nothing but a distraction. All right. But I think I have another video about destiny thieves, which are the things that are designed to delay you and distract you. If not, we talk about that in my program in more detail. But I'm just going to leave you with this. Your consistency will always expose your commitment. Let me say it again. Your consistency will always expose your commitment. Okay? So, as we wrap this up, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want you to drop in the comments. Let me know, what area in your life or business do you need to recommit to? Do you need to evaluate? And let's talk about that. And if this hits home for you, if this is something that you're like, oh, Lanisha, I need to really get this together, I need to move forward, then I want you to do a couple things. Number 1, I want you to like this video. Number 2, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And number 3, share this video with someone that you know could benefit from having this conversation. And when you are ready to walk it out, when you're ready to move to your next level, your next step, but you just need a little bit of assistance, I want you to go ahead and hit the link in the description. Hit the link. Let's hop on a call. Let's talk, because there is more waiting for you on your other side of your yes. But you have to first make a commitment. So it's time to commit. Just never quit. But most importantly, it's always time to fly. I will see you next time. Have an awesome and amazing day.